everybody. Welcome back to another Wisdom Girl and Wise Women show. It's your girl, Wisdom Girl, aka Carmel Miller, and this is.
Hey, everybody, this is Leslie Christie, and I am Wise Woman. Thank y'all for being here.
And today we are going to be having the conversation of the century.
Yes.
We are going to be talking about dreams unlimited. In other words, they don't expire.
Nope.
Well, how many times have people laughed at your dreams or tried to discourage you from going after your dream? Probably many times. Well, if you give up on your dreams, you might not be as happy and you might find yourself complaining about where you are in life. But we want to inspire, impact, and encourage you by letting you know that dreams do not expire and God has given us all creative minds so that our dreams can be put into action. So keep dreaming because dreams are unlimited.
Yes, totally agree with you. Well, we know that the Bible says in Philippians 4 and 13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, right? We all know that. Or at least if you don't know that, you should know that. And then we know also that Jeremiah chapter 29:11 says, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. However, even though the Bible says this, we still struggle in those areas, really believing that we can do all things, right? We struggle trying to figure out or trying to grab hold onto the fact that God has a plan for our lives and it's a plan for our good, not to break us down, not for evil, but it's a plan for our good. And so this is why we're doing this show today, because we, as Wisdom Girl already said, we want to let you know that dreams are unlimited and God gives it to us for a reason.
Well, we have some inspirational quotes that normally come at the end of the show, but we are at show 39.
39. Come on, y'all, give us a hand clap. 39 shows in 2022. Amazing.
Well, we are going to tell you some quotes. So my first quote says, you can't put a limit on anything. The more you dream, the further you get.
Ooh.
I cannot agree with that more, Michael Phelps.
Yeah, I love that one. And you know what I love about it is because he kind of manifested that quote, because he is, if you don't know Michael Phelps is the most decorated Olympian of all times. He has, I think we read that he has 38 Olympic medals. Is that right, Wisdom Girl? I think it
I
was
think you said 28.
28? Okay, 28. 28 Olympic medals, right? And then he has all these other accolades. And so, if you know his story, he has some health issues. And so, for him to still power through it and still keep his dream alive and still be able to be this amazing athlete, it's mind-boggling. And it really tells us that what he said is true, that you can't put a limit on anything, right? That if you put a limit on it, it's you putting a limit on it, not God putting a limit on it. It's you putting a limit on it. And when you speak it out of your mouth, come on, when you speak it out of your mouth, you manifest it for yourself. And so he says, the more you dream, the further you get. Love that.
Honestly, before we get into the next quote, which is one of my favorites, because I'm actually I'm not interested in what it says, but I have watched shows and stuff on it. So and they have, honestly, the shows I've watched actually show that just because they have this specific skill, that they still need to do this. But before I get into that quote, you said that that if you speak it, that it manifests.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Whoa, y'all not ready for the heat I'm about to bring.
Wait, let me put the music on because you're about to. I feel it.
Didn't
Some music. Go ahead.
what I was gonna say is that when something is decreed, right? A decree is something that's written,
Yeah.
right? So, have you heard of the expression? There's this thing called declare and decree,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But how you say it, it's reversed.
Okay. Explain.
So when you decree something, it's written, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's decree and declare. That's the expression, but it's supposed to be switched. When you declare it, that makes that decree come true.
You got it.
And honestly, have you ever honestly, some people don't know what exactly we're signing. When we sign something, people don't know what we're actually signing.
Right.
So we just declare it instead of actually decreeing it.
Wow. Wow. So you declare it.
I'm not trying to say that I wasn't expecting that to come out. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, listen, that was good because you declare it out of your mouth, but when you decree it, it's signed, it's sealed, right? It means something because it came out of your mouth and you wrote it down. I tell people all the time, write down what you think of, write down your dreams, write down what God is saying to you. Write that down because when you write it down, it's like when you study. The best way to study is to write down what you are trying to study. Right?
In other words, create a war room. I've watched too much.
Create a war room. Yeah. Create a war room because you are announcing to the world when you write it down, just like when
it could be anywhere.
Mouth. Yeah, you're announcing that to the world.
It could be anywhere. Like in War Room, Miss Clara had an extra closet in her room that she didn't need, so she used that as her war room. Or you can use what Elizabeth used. She used the old smelly shoe closet as her war room.
Yeah. That scene was funny, by the way. That smelly shoe room.
She needs some powder.
Yeah. Well, let's give some shout outs before we go on. Let's give some shout outs. We want to shout out Sister Tanisha. Thank you so much for being here. We want to shout out missionary in training Karen Palmer. She was our guest last week for those of you who might have missed the show. And it was so good, by the way, Sister Karen, that was our Tuesday night replay. We replayed. We don't normally do that. We replay a show from the top of the year. Excuse me. But it was so good and powerful that we used that as our Tuesday night replay. And so thank you for being here. And of course, Sister Carol, Deacon and Training Carol Apollinaris is with us. Thank you so much. These are the people in the chat. Those of you who are watching that we can't see because you're not typing in the chat, thank you too for being here. All right. So, okay, you saw the replay. Okay, on YouTube. Yes. Thank you. All right. So now this is Wisdom Girls, one of her favorite quotes. And it's one of my favorite quotes too. So it says, a dream doesn't become reality through magic.
It takes sweat, determination, and hard work.
Yep.
General Colin Powell.
Man, that man is amazing. All right. So why is this one of your favorite quotes?
Because honestly, I have been watching these shows about like magic, like
like Hocus
Pocus. Not really, but not really. That's more of like something that I can explain.
Okay.
So as I was trying to say, basically, I've been watching this show called Troll Hunters, but they still work hard even though they have magic at the palm of their hand. So yeah.
Okay. So a dream doesn't be. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off. I feel like you got something more to say.
So basically, even though when you feel like you have everything, still work hard because there's something the next day. Like, so I was watching the show and this person was like, Lemony Snicket. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Lemony Snicket.
Yeah, I do.
That eventually one of us will go to sleep and never wake up. Right? That will happen. Not only that.
Yeah.
When But when you feel like you have everything, you could have everything you want. You can have all the money. You can have anything that you want, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you get that, you
Mm-hmm.
don't know what the next day will bring. And that's exactly what they knew. They knew that even though they had magic and everything at the palm of their hands, that they could get whatever they wished for, and it
Mm-hmm.
will never leave them, they know that
Mm-hmm.
they don't know what the next day will bring. And
Yeah.
the next day, the eternal night war came about, and he was prepared for it.
Mm.
He was ready.
Okay. Okay. So for those who are listening, she's talking about a show that she watches called Troll Hunters, right? So I don't want people getting confused. She understands what magic is and is not, but she loves that show. So she was just using that
As
as
an
an
example.
example, right? As an
Yeah.
example. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, I have been,
We quoted ourselves.
the sun is chasing me, y'all. I've been trying to get out of the way of the sun forever, and it just won't leave me alone. So I'm sorry for, where is it? This time, my window here, the sun is driving me batty. But anyway, all right. What you got next? You got the next quote.
Oh, I have the next quote?
Yeah.
What?
You up, girl, you up.
Okay, so here's the thing. We quoted ourselves.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we did.
So it's her quote that I'm reading,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to read my quote.
No, I'm going to read your quote.
Oh.
You're going to read mine, I'm going to read yours.
Okay, so it's never too late or too early to focus and live your dreams. I could not have said it any better. I can't explain that.
Yeah. It's never too late, or too early. So no matter your age, whether you're young, whether you are middle of the road, whether you're older, whenever you are at that place where you want to move forward and live that dream out, it's not too late. I don't really care how old you are, how young you are. They're little children living their dreams, like right now. Speaking of little children, she is like interrupting the phone. But anyway, I heard her voice. But you should not give up on what's in your heart, what's in your mind, what's in your soul to do, because it's there for a reason. As we said earlier, God gives us that creativity. God puts it in us. God does it. And so he expects us to do something with it. So dream on, y'all. Dream on.
So now I have to read the next quote.
Yep.
Oh my God.
One of your favorites too. Oh my gosh. Go ahead.
It's not where your dreams take you, it's where you take your dreams. Maya Angelou.
Speak on
that. She has been my inspiration of poetry. I write my own poems, but she's the main person that inspired me.
Yeah.
To write poems. And I've been writing poems ever since.
She's amazing. She's amazing because everything about her, not that we knew everything about her, but everything that we knew about her publicly was all inspiration. It was all about dreams being unlimited. I mean, she has a powerful story too. I don't know if y'all know, but
I did my project on her, so do your research on her. It's let's just say it's too heartbreaking to share.
But look at what she was able to accomplish in spite of all of that. And that's
she was in her own movie.
She was?
She was not her own movie, but she was in a movie.
I mean, she played herself in a movie? That's what you're saying? Oh no, she was in she did?
She played herself. She played Maya Angelou in a Medea family reunion.
That's what her role was?
Maya Angelou, she recited her poem. I know why
I understand what you're saying. But her character wasn't Maya Angelou.
It was.
It was? So why was Cicely Tyson not Cicely Tyson?
Cicely Tyson was Cicely Tyson because she played the girl's mom.
Right, but I got something to talk to you about, Tyler. How you gonna do that?
Wait, no, Cicely Tyson wasn't in a family reunion.
Yeah, they were in it together.
Oh yeah, she was an aunt.
Yeah, but anyway,
she was the boy's mom. She was the boy's mom.
Yeah. But the thing about Maya Angelou, right, and Cicely Tyson, but we don't have a quote from her today.
I cried when they died.
Okay, let's get off the movie because that
Yeah,
ain't what we're talking about.
but you get the point.
Right. But her whole life was about inspiration and letting people know that your dreams are unlimited, to keep on dream. Let your dreams take you. And as a matter of fact, she says it's not where your dreams take you, but it's where you take your dreams. So I'm going to say something about this, right? Because I was just talking to Wisdom Girl about this earlier today, right? So she got this invitation to audition for
Disney.
okay, you said it, for Disney, right? And so, she was a little like, I don't know. I said, no, 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 no. And it didn't even stem from that. It stemmed from you wanting to attend a particular school, right? We're not
Yeah,
going to say what it is. You wanted to
but
attend a
I did
particular
end up
school.
going, which I actually not caring about anymore.
Okay,
But I still get so many opportunities every day.
can I finish talking?
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
now you get it. After we get
Tell your story. Tell your story, but they get the point.
Yeah, so I was like, no, you gotta carry your dreams. You take your dreams. If it's not at that school, it's somewhere else. God will open doors. God will do those things because He's given that to you. And then you showed me this invitation to audition for Disney. So, let God do what God is doing. He is smart. He is, He's all that and some. And if we do our part, then listen, God's going to show up and show out. Amen, somebody. Amen. All right.
You are where today's Saturday, right?
Huh?
You are where today's Saturday, right?
Yeah. I don't get it. What I have between it? Oh, because you say amen, somebody? Okay. All right.
So now your turn to say the quote.
Okay. So Wisdom Girl has a quote. She has a quote, something that she says, and I love this quote. Now, I'm not going to speak on it. You're going to speak on it. She says,
Own it.
"Dreams spoil, but they never expire." Help me, Lord. Is that not deep? Dreams spoil. Sorry for the little accent here, but they never expire. All right. What you talking about? What you talking about, Wisdom Girl?
Well, what I mean by that is, notice that when an apple is in a process of, when a banana is in a process of decomposition, that's why most people put bananas in the refrigerator before they take them out.
Yeah.
So they could last a lot longer, but they do, but people wonder why they spoil in the fridge. They only spoil in the fridge because they're used to going out there and being ripe. When they're used to being ripe when they're out, right? But when the apple is in the process of decomposition, you start noticing brown spots.
Yeah.
Brown spots, or it starts shriveling up, right?
Yeah.
Notice that when you put it back in the fridge, it stops. It's just like, oh, I'm ready to be fresh again.
Okay.
Right? That's your dream. When you take it out and it starts feeling like when you dream and you just stop doing it, stop trying to accomplish it, when you put it back in, they spoil, right? Everything spoils, but everything spoils and expires, right? But when it comes to dreams, dreams could spoil. Dreams spoil, but they never expire. Meaning that when dreams are able to just randomly just stop trying to come true, but they don't expire. Like, it never stops trying to pop into your head.
Ooh,
and you want to know why most apples? Why most apples? Dreams take up space.
Yeah.
Dreams take up space. Like that apple that you found at the bottom of your fruit door in your refrigerator. It spoils. Why? And it starts shriveling up. Why? Because everything's trying to be stuffed up right on top of it. But when you give it its freedom.
Oh, come on now.
When you give your dreams, when you give that apple its freedom.
Yeah.
People say the first bite of an apple is bitter, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you give your that apple, that's one particular special apple, freedom,
Yeah.
it's the best apple you've ever tasted.
Come on. Come on. And that's like dreams. When you give dreams, it's freedom.
It's
It's
space.
in space to
Space.
grow, to manifest, to blossom is the best that you've ever experienced. I love that. Come on, if y'all love that, give us some love in the chat. If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, if you're catching the replay, give us some love. That one right there is so deep. I love it. Dreams spoil, but they never expire. So, you thought your dream went to bed. You thought you don't have any more time to manifest, to live out your dream, but that's a lie. That's a lie from the enemy. That's a lie from the devil because God gave it to you on purpose. So go ahead and live it because they don't expire. Girl, you went deep with that one. I love it.
There's a reason
Mm-hmm.
there's a reason why something's written.
Mm. Yes. Yep. Yep.
You know your dream is a primary source, right?
Wait. You about to go? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead,
A
because
dream is a primary source straight from God, and he passes it down to you. Why? Because it's already written, right? But when you tell someone else your dream, that's a secondary source, which makes it hard to understand. Why? Because they weren't there.
Girl.
Y'all need to start listening to Alabaster Box.
Girl, that is amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yes. All right. So I'm gonna cut this music off because I don't know if they're not hearing because the music is on or what. I'm not sure. But anyway, all right. So we got some wisdom nuggets to give you. And
You go first this time.
we're gonna drop some. We got just a few more minutes. But we want to drop some wisdom nuggets. You know, we always do that. We always give you the nuggets. We give you the meat and then we give you some nuggets to carry on. And so
The
we
meat
will tell
and the
you,
nuggets. What is this? Is this the Happy Meal for adults now?
but it's for adults, for children, for everybody. You know, we don't.
No. I want to know why you had the Big Mac, right? You had the Big Mac and then you got the fries, right? And now you got the nuggets.
Oh, okay. I get what
I
you're
would
saying.
like to know
The
why.
whole, the whole thing. The whole thing.
The whole meal.
All right.
You
So
say the first one.
wisdom nugget number one: don't bury your dreams. If anything, unbury them.
I came up with
Unbury.
that one.
Yes, that's you. So brush it off, unbury it, uncover it, right? If it's all the way down deep inside you, come on, reach down there. Come on, pull it up. You know, let it come up. Live it. Let it have some breath. Let it have some room, as Wisdom Girl was saying earlier, so that it can blossom and grow. Because, like I always say, don't die full. You're supposed to die empty. And that means every dream that God has given you, every task that He has birthed you to do, your purpose, you're supposed to do that, live it, become it, and all that.
Basically,
You die, then you have done it all. You don't have to give no excuse why you didn't do it. Why, Lord, I just didn't have time. Lie.
so you know there's the heavenly realm and then there's the earthly realm, right?
Yeah.
I'm 11, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm in the earthly realm, right? So I'm seen as an elementary school. Not elementary, I'm in middle school now. In
Yeah.
middle school, junior high school period, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're an adult. So,
Mm-hmm.
but in the heavenly realm is different. And in heaven, you look very different.
Yeah.
You may look like how you look now, like however, but like how you do is very different,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So as you were talking about purpose, we were talking about last show, living with purpose. When you live with purpose, then you get to go back home, right? So
Mm-hmm.
basically, whatever you're doing in this earthly realm is your college period. I'm done. Go ahead.
Yep. Agree. All
Second
right.
wisdom nugget.
Yes.
Wisdom nugget number 2.
Yes.
Have you ever heard the expression "sky's the limit"? Well,
Mm-hmm.
it's not true because there are people who have achieved dreams way beyond the stars. I'm talking about Mae Jemison.
Yes.
And then in the
Muhammad
Magic School
Ali.
Bus, and then in the Magic School Bus, Keisha wanted to be a wanted to be an astronaut.
Mm. Speaking of astronauts, what about the women in Hidden Figures? You
Oh,
know, they went far beyond the
Mary
sky, beyond
Jackson,
the
Dorothy
stars.
Vaughan, and Katherine
There you go.
Johnson.
Yep,
Yeah,
Johnson.
I was about
They,
I was about to say, wait, is that? But then after she got married, it was Katherine Johnson. But before her name was Catherine Goebel.
oh, okay. You taught me something. I didn't know that. All right. And then lastly, but not least, is if you're this is what wisdom girl. No, is this
Came up with all these nuggets.
you? Okay. If your dreams are bigger, live it better. Did y'all get that? If your dreams are bigger, then live it better because you don't want to, you should not fall prey to the naysays. You should not listen to people who say you can't. You should not even allow them to have room in your mind. Come on, somebody. If your dreams are bigger, live it better. Bigger than what? Bigger than your mind can conceive, bigger than people believe about you, bigger than you even believe about yourself. Just live it better. Yes.
Wow.
Good
Well,
one.
we are officially out of time, but thank you so much for joining us. Um, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, give
Yes.
us a huge thumbs up on YouTube, follow us, friend us. I don't even got Facebook. I don't even know what I'm saying. But yes, go
Oh,
through our
yeah.
Instagram page
Yep.
at Wisdom Girl Wise Woman on all platforms
Yep.
except for our website, which is wisdomgirlwisewoman.com.
.com. And please, please, please make sure you tell somebody about Wisdom Girl Wise Woman. Let them know that there are people here that are just simply trying to impact, inspire, and encourage other people to wise up
Live and
and
prosper.
prosper. We'll see you next week, same time, same place, right
Be
here. We love
prepared for our
you.
40th show next week.
Woohoo!
Be a wisdom trivia. We'll tell you all about it next week.
Bye bye, everybody.